Mr. Three-Wheel Bikes here with my dog, and I'm sitting here in my workshop place with my 88 Chevy Nova seats, and I thought I would show you my Briggs & Stratton 12.5 horse, I believe. Believe it or not, a Terminex guy came to my house, saw me working on a lawnmower, wanted to know if I wanted an engine. I was like, sure, yeah, why not? And he brought me a 12.5 Briggs & Stratton one. And originally it had a carb and it had a muffler, and all that was wrong with it is it needed a starter motor. But I got a snapper, and I'm sure you've seen that on my channel, or if you haven't, go check that out. But I got a 12 horse snapper from 72, I believe, and it just needed parts worse than this, so I stole the carb, and I didn't actually use the carb, but let's see, where is it? Oh, there it is. I didn't actually use the carb, but I did end up using some other miscellaneous parts from it, like the muffler. And I have this go-kart frame now. And I have a 62 Briggs & Stratton over there, but it's only 2.5 horse, and that ain't gonna cut it. And that's on this little two-seater, and I'm building it up over the summer. And, anyhow, so I think that this will be my project. And here it is. It's a 12.5 horse cast iron sleeve. Trying to find there it is. It's model 289707. So let me see. I believe that would mean it was made in 2008, but don't quote me on it. So a fairly modern engine. It's 2012. That's only 4 years compared to my 72 snapper and my 60, like I said, I think it's a 62, I don't know what I said earlier. Anyway, I've never opened it up before, and a lot of you are saying, I'm sure, well, this is a vertical shaft, quite obviously. You know, normally it sits on its side with this down, but I've been doing some research, and a lot of people have been taking the little lawnmower engines and the little 3 horses, which I have one over there, and converting it to horizontal from vertical. And I'm going to try to do that with this beast. The biggest one I've seen done was a 12 horse, but, you know, I'm wrong. But I've never taken it off, and I know this doesn't prove much because YouTube's always criticizing me about how can we believe you, but I'm going to take off the last head gasket bolt here on film, taking out all the rest. Probably should have backed it out more. This is taking a while. These things are pretty long. I also have a new system going where hopefully all the parts are going to stay in those 2 Tuppermates, and I'm going to keep a clean workbench as forth not to lose parts like I have every other engine. Because part of the reason I don't work on that little Briggs over there is I don't know where the header bolts are. So, alright. One handed's hard. Clean one, isn't it? Oh, joy. Wish I had better lighting over here. This is kind of in the middle of all the lights, but maybe you can see it from a better angle. So, I have that usual white crud, but it is, let me get it where you can see it better. I know this is bad light. There's the piston head. So it looks like, and I could be wrong, but the timing at least looks remotely close. And so I know the piston moves quite dirty. So, and of course it being a modern engine, these crappy, I think they're graphite based cylinder head seals go bad, but yep, so what I'll do, because it is a little firm, a little firmer than it should be with the head off. Probably going to put some oil in that, some diesel or something. Let it sit overnight, try to eat everything away, then I'll come back and scrape it. And then I guess the next step is taking this back off. And I can't decide yet. I'm definitely going to try to cut a little bit. Well, I can't on this engine. I'm going to have to convert it to horizontal, so obviously I'll have to build a new mount. I don't want to weld on the frame because that might weaken it. So I'll have to figure some sort of bolt-on design out of angle iron and whatnot. Maybe using all these holes. Just a whole bunch of different holes. But, only thing, I don't have a carb. That's my biggest concern right now. So, yeah. But I'm going to try to build a splash rod for it, and if anyone has an idea of what kind of material, I have a whole bunch of stainless steel right there. And I'd love to use it, because that would be easy. But, yeah.